Hello, in this video we're going to make an intent that uses buttons and chips as its responses. Now, buttons and chips are really helpful for when you want to link out to other websites. It actually looks like this. So a button will look like that, and it will allow the user to click on it. And a chip, it looks very similar, but it will look like that. It can give you suggestion chips. It can give you a few options. You can do options with buttons as well, but usually it's a lot better to do one option, use a button, multiple options, use chips. So I'm going to go to my button response type, have a look at the code that I need. Here is a sample for me to copy. I'm going to go back to Dialogflow and create an intent that is called board. So with this intent, I want my chatbot to give my users activities or fun things to do when they're bored. And obviously, as it's a riddle bot, all riddle related. So for a training phrase, I'm just going to put one in for now, but we know that more training phrases we put in, the better able our bot is to recognize what our user is saying. So like the other ones, we're going to be using a custom payload. Oops. Add response, custom payload. That's where I'm going to copy in that text that I just got. Now the link to that sample code is in the announcement. So I look at it here. I want it to be a button. I'm happy with that icon and that color. If I wanted to change the color, that's the HTML code. You can always search it. Well, let's actually change it to green. HTML color picker. All right, let's make it this green. And that's our hex code. I'll put that in. So I'm changing and customizing my button. Button text is fine. The link. So I want this YouTube video to show up when the person clicks this link. So I'm going to put that in there, change that around, and that's fine. Okay, we're going to save that button intent. Now let's put in a chip one as well. Now for the chip one, it's that same thing. We need a custom payload. You go up to here, you scroll down to chips, suggestion chip response type. And again, it's the same thing. We have chips, we have an option to put an image. Similar to the image one we did before, the raw URL is what you're replacing. And just like the button one, we're replacing the link with what we want there. So I'm just going to copy one that I've already replaced the links for, and let's put that into our Dialogflow. So now our bot has two options, one of it being this button and one being this chip. So let's see if it works by going to integrations. Now remember, with the web demo, that only works for just text. So we're going to use Dialogflow Messenger. Try it now. Okay, good day. What can I do for you? Our training phrase was I'm bored. So let's try that and see what comes up. Okay, so it's come up with both of these options actually. Oh dear me. Can you see the mistake that I've made? I changed the chevron, I put the link in, but I forgot to change the button text. So we'll have to go back and do that in a little bit. But if I click on this, it takes me to my video. If I go back to my Dialogflow and I click on my chips, there we go. I get my links to these sparkles. Have a go at it and see what you can do with buttons and chips.